Hi guys, today I will be showing you how to get these super relaxed, beachy kind of waves in your hair. It really isn't as difficult as you might think. I get so many questions about my hair though, so I said why not just give you a quick tutorial. I've kind of changed how I curl my hair a little bit since my last curling routine I did like 6 months ago, a year ago. So I'm just going to quickly run you through this today. Before I move on, I just want to address my hair color. I get so many questions about my hair color and it really isn't all that special. This is my natural color up here, down to all of this dark that you see from my root down to here. This is all my natural color. It's just a very like dark blonde mousy brown kind of color, and then what you see on the ends is all hand painted highlights. My hairdresser is Jay from Edwards & Co in Sydney. If you're in Sydney, definitely go to him. He is so nice. But what he does is he just paints different sections of blonde into my hair. It's quite hard to describe. I might have a chat with him and see if he'd like to talk to you guys on video and explain to you how my hair color is achieved. But for those of you asking me to tell you what color I get done and all of that stuff, this is my natural color. I cannot tell you what color this is, and as far as I know on the ends it's just hand painted highlights, but I will look into maybe speaking with him in a video for you so that he can tell you himself exactly what he does. Before I move on, I want to quickly tell you about some products I used on my hair today. After washing and towel drying my hair, I used the S Factor Smoothing Lusterizer, Defrizzer and Tamer, and that just kind of smooths my hair out and makes sure it's like feeling nice and conditioned in the ends. The main brush I use for styling my hair and combing out my hair is the Tangle Teaser. I cannot be without this. If you do not have a Tangle Teaser and you have trouble with your hair like brushing it and it being knotty and just hard to manage, you need a Tangle Teaser. It's like an absolute lifesaver. After that, I used the TRESemme Heat Tamer Protected Spray. This is an oldie but a goodie. It just works at protecting your hair from all of the heat tools, and that's basically it. For hairspray today, I will be using the TRESemme Perfectly Undone Ultra Brushable Hairspray. This is a really light hairspray. It doesn't make your hair crunchy or plasticky looking at all, and you can still run your hands through it super easily. It's just a really nice natural looking hairspray. And to finish off my styling, I will be using the TRESemme Perfectly Undone Dry Defining Spray. I mentioned this in a favorites video quite a while ago, but I still love it. It just helps to add some texture and oomph to your hair when you're finished styling. If my hair is looking a little bit dull and I need to add some shine, I really like the Redken Diamond Oil Shatterproof Shine Drops. So it comes in a little dropper like this. I just apply a few drops to the palm of my hand and run it through the ends. Today I didn't really need it, but if my hair is looking a little bit crispy and dry, this is really nice stuff. It's a little bit expensive, but it's totally worth it. You will never really get through this bottle because you only need a couple of little drops. In case you're interested, the hairdryer that I have is the Parlux 3800 eco-friendly dryer. It's a salon quality dryer, but I think it's totally worth it. It really transforms how you do your hair and they last for years as well, so this kind of tool is certainly an investment. The next tool I will be using is the Luxcurly wand. It's like a self-rotating wand, so I have to turn it on first. When it's on, it actually, you can rotate it itself. So you just pop your hair in the clamp and then put it in whichever direction you want. It just takes a lot of the arm work, like twisting and twisting out of it. So yeah, it just makes curling your hair that little bit easier, but you can use whichever curling wand you have at home. That's roughly like an inch barrel, I guess. And lastly, tool-wise, I will be using a round brush. It doesn't really matter what kind of round brush you use. I don't normally use this one. I have another one I use from Lady Jane that I can't find. It's like a natural bristle brush, but this is the one I'm using today. I don't even know the name of it. All I know is that I got this when I worked for Toni and Guy years ago. Believe it or not, when I was 17, I was an apprentice hairdresser for Toni and Guy. Didn't end up a hairdresser though, but yeah, this was part of my kit, and yeah, I've had it for years. So just any bristle round brush that you can get, kind of have a look beside my face for size reference. So those are all of the products and tools I'll be using today, and now onto the tutorial. So what I do is I clip up most of my hair like I have just now and use a nice little crocodile clip to clip it up. I grab a section about this big, making sure I'm using the iron away from my face, like I'm curling away from my face. Put the hair in the end like this, and then roll it up to about there. Now if you have a normal curlers, obviously you just twist it away from the face, but as you can see, that curl is going to come away from my face. I just hold it there for a second, listen to some music or watch some YouTube videos is what I normally do, and then I just undo the curl. Where's the clamp? And it looks a little bit something like that. And then I move on to the next bit. I like to curl my hair in quite big sections because I don't like princessy kind of tight curls. I like my hair to look very naturally wavy and stuff. So to start with, that's how it should look. I'm going to fast forward the rest of this, and then when it comes to the top and front section of my hair, I will be back to talk to you. The front section of the hair is the most important if you want your hair to sit right. What I like to do is grab the front section, grab my big bristle brush and flip the hair back onto it, and then point the dryer upwards. As I move the brush down the hair, you can see that I'm curling it backwards. It's easier to see than describe, and this will help the hair to kind of flick back off the face. I do this a couple of times to make sure it's really set, and then I like to run my hair through my fingers just to make sure that flick at the ends is setting. To finish off, I hairspray everything, and then I separate all of the curls with my fingers. And the final touch is to add some of the dry defining texture spray, just to add a little bit more fluffiness and natural texture to the hair. So this is how my hair turned out. I hope you guys like it. It's really easy to achieve at home. Honestly, I don't do anything special, I don't think, but I've added in all my tips and tricks today, even though there aren't that many. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you again very, very soon.